Hi there. We're going to find out if any of these premium paint products actually cover in one coat, as some of the marketing materials may claim. Who's got two thumbs and skeptical hippo eyes? This guy. Yo, what's cracking, folks? Jeremy Vassar here with Super Vassar Brothers, and today I am joined by the other half of Super Vassar Brothers, my brother Joshua, who is also a professional painter. We've both been in the field for over 20 years, and we've got a little bit of a test video for you guys today. Over the years, we've seen a lot of paints come out that have different, slightly bombastic marketing campaigns, particularly these two, talking about one-coat coverage. So we thought it would be a good idea to test some of these claims.
Let me take your coats.
Because Behr Dynasty only takes one coat.
One coat coverage.
Behr Dynasty.
So these are the three products we're going to be taking a look at today. And to make sure we can compare apples to apples, we try to get them as similar as possible. So they all have very close LRVs, which is how dark the color is. And we abided by all of their marketing materials in terms of what colors to use and things like that. They're also all similar sheens, and I will roll kind of the stats on each one as I talk about them. First up, hailing from Home Depot, is Behr Dynasty, and the marketing claim on this one is one coat hide guaranteed. They have one caveat, which is valid only when tinted to colors from Behr Dynasty and Marquee Interior One Coat Hide Color Collection. Basically, you've got to pick one of their colors from that collection. It's like over 1,000 colors, and Josh indeed picked one from that, which I think is Nocturnal Blue. The next product is from Benjamin Moore, and that is Aura. Now, I will say that when Aura first released, they marketed it as one coat coverage for a variety of colors. Since then, they have rolled back that claim a bit, not quite as ballsy as these two. From the spec sheet from Benjamin Moore's website, this is what it says about Aura. Aura delivers excellent hide and holds its sheen in 1 and 2 coats, even on Behr sheetrock in most cases. That's a pretty crazy claim in general. We'll maybe circle back to that later. But we've used this product a lot, and it's kind of in the same realm as these here. So we're gonna find out how well that does. And last but certainly not least, or I guess we'll find out, is Infinity from Lowe's, which is technically from Sherwin-Williams, but who cares? Moving on. This is their premium product, and of the three, this product has the craziest marketing claim for this particular thing we're testing. So on the can and all over the material says one coat perfection guaranteed, outstanding one coat coverage. And I believe on their site they even said if you don't get one coat coverage, to call customer support, which is wild. And now for the test for science and so forth. Behind me is our test wall. We have 6 quadrants. We'll be laying down the product, and the whole test is to see whether or not any of these products can cover this wall with one coat to the point where I would feel comfortable charging a client for that work.
So what are your predictions?
I think none of them are going to be up to our standards for charging clients for the work. So I'm going to say fail across the board, and I'll say probably Aura's going to do the best, and then maybe the Infinity, and then probably lastly the Behr Marquee. I'm going strictly off of how much each one costs. We'll see. How about you, Joshua?
I think, like you, they're all going to fail, but I will go with the Home Depot Behr Dynasty because the lady was really nice and has a cool looking can.
Fair enough. All right, let's get to it. A Behr Dynasty. Let's see how she feels on the brush. Trying to do it good.
How's it feel?
It's too early to tell.
How's it feel now?
I will say overall, this is like a relatively well-pigmented paint. It seems to be rather dark.
Now, how does it feel now?
Honestly, it's not that bad on the brush. I'm trying to again, we're going way slower than we typically do cutting in, so. Okay, here we go. Ooh. We need to start getting those calipers. Then we can say we rolled X amount of mils on it or whatever.
Dude, no one's measuring
Dude,
calipers.
I know, but we're like science.
All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna show you how it's done.
What are your tasting notes on the...
I am surprised how good it is.
I had a similar feeling.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be terrible. Like I said, you're going slower than we normally would.
Way slower on the cuts than typical.
Because we're trying to get one coat. But
yeah, I would like to
it
win.
doesn't seem to be flecking.
No, it seems like it's staying on the brush pretty good.
Yeah, it actually can cut it in okay.
Doesn't smell that bad either.
I'm hoping Home Depot give me some stock options.
Oh man, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. 6 billion shares, please. I will sell tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is expensive paint.
This is very expensive. How much is this quart?
That's why I need a sponsorship by the bank so I can finance
I know, like to get all this paint.
paint.
You know we'll start doing well, folks. We start testing full gallons.
Yes.
Like those guys, hot dog.
This is your winner that you predicted.
It is. I'm gonna do an extra good job on this one.
Yeah.
I was really phoning it in on that last one.
No way.
I've always had the opinion that Aura it feels looser on the brush, and for whatever reason, I find that it flecks off the bristles more so. So I'm just going a shad slower than I typically would.
Well, we can check the tape on the bottom when we
That's true.
after we roll it.
I feel like the flow on this is a bit better than the Marquee or the Dynasty. I don't know, or I might just be more used to how this paint feels. This one smells different than it used to.
We're used to the bath and spa paint.
It's true.
This is their eggshell.
Man, I really want to try and darken this up, but I don't think there's much else I can do.
No, that's about the best you can do, man. Just give it the old college try.
How you feel about Aura? It's been a while since we've used this product too. I can't remember the last time I used this.
I do. That didn't go well, but this is going better.
We used Aura recently?
Yes. Remember, it was very humid outside.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was not great.
Didn't go well.
You
You
did
get the
a
best shot.
did a heck of a job there, Josh.
Thanks, man.
Pretty good.
I'm trying today.
Pretty good.
Like most days. There's a certain like aura about it or something.
All right, Infinity. Let's see what you got. This has the most bold claims, correct?
This
Within
guaranteed
market,
everything.
Guaranteed perfection. All right, this is less bad than I was thinking it was going to be.
So far, less bad's the theme.
Less bad, yeah, overall.
Sometimes it's good to have low expectations.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Then you'll just be pleasantly surprised.
we were spitting some shade. All right,
That's a good looking box.
yeah.
How does that one feel?
It's not bad. It seems like it stayed on the brush all right, and it's overall I'm pretty impressed with the pigment of all of these products. This one's not doing well right now, just to point that out.
Well,
Preliminarily, I'm not trying to skew the results.
how's it flowing?
The flow's fine, but of the one saying like one coat coverage perfection, I'm going super slow. I did my best here, guys.
That's all you can do.
That's like, I'm gonna have to get you some more in the pan there.
Yeah.
But
A little upward
well, it's like it's your turn. Well, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that does look cool.
All right, so this is the Behr Dynasty from Home Depot, and overall I can still see the base white coming through, which is the previous wall color. To me, it's very obvious where the cut-ins meet the roller marks. Like pretty egregious over here as well, like kind of this section, if that makes sense. And then on the bottom sample, it's really more of the same. The rolling is a little bit more solid because that roller was a bit more soaked through. But here you can see a really good example of the cut-in being too light and really not marrying up well with the rolling.
Would you put it a pass or fail on the one coat?
So this would be a fail. I would not feel comfortable charging monies for this, and for sure needs a second coat. Onward to Aura from Benjamin Moore. This one, like from afar, looks fairly solid. To me, the cut-ins marry up a little bit better than the Behr. They just look a little bit more solid, but you can still see the base coat coming through in this area. Like if you kind of look between my hands here, like this is like the white coming through. Down here is more of the same in the sample you did, Joshua. Here's another good example of the cut-in being a little bit light, marrying up to the rolling. Overall, I'd say this looks more solid-ish. What we've kind of been seeing the pattern is that the rolling on the bottom looks a little bit more solid than rolling on the top because that roller is a bit more saturated once you got to do your sample.
So pass or fail, one coat.
Fail. So this would not be acceptable on any job site that I would want to be a part of. It definitely needs a second coat. And lastly, we're at the Lowe's Infinity product from Sherwin-Williams, whatever. And it's kind of more of the same. I can see the white coming through and a lot of the rolling. It's pretty much all over. Pick a spot. It's just all this white coming through all over the place from the rolling. To me, the cut-ins look a little bit more solid than the other two products. This, of the three, this color was the lightest, so it should be technically the easiest to get the coverage of that this product claimed. In the bottom sample, it's more of the same. The rolling is about the same. There's a few light spots in the cut-ins, but I think this color was probably managed a little bit better, just being slightly lighter than the other two.
So would this pass your one coat test?
No. So this is also a fail. Definitely needs a second coat and would not feel comfortable charging money for any of this. Joshua and I have reviewed the results, and all of these have failed the one coat test in our humble opinion. We would want to be doing at least a second coat on all of these if we were going to be charging monies for it. And then in order to rank them, I would say that the Aura would be number 1, the Infinity would be number 2, and then the Behr Dynasty is number 3. That's based on what we saw up close, but also if you take a step back to where Josh is standing currently and just take a look at them from that perspective. I hope you all found this useful. If you want to see a review that I did of Emerald Matte, which is a fantastic wall paint, I will link to it at the end of this video. Until next time, y'all take it easy, work smart, and have a good one. Peace.
Amazing.
The stain repellent, scuff resistant, one coat coverage paint worth bragging about.